Hello everyone, I hope everyone is having a wonderful day and ready to dig into today's topic. Today's discussion is all about making computers smarter at understanding and using information, specifically for tasks that need a lot of knowledge. But before we start, I want to thank our digital creator and curator Manny Huerta from Texplore AI. Also, please do us a favor and like, comment, share, and subscribe. This helps the Whitey algorithm reach out to a wider audience. Thank you. Okay, let's get started. We are diving into a research paper that talks about a new way to do this, called Retrieval Augmented Generation, or RAG. Sounds complicated, right? Let's see if we can break it down. What's the core idea behind RAG? Okay, Alexa, please take it from here. What is RAG?
Thank you, Jarvis. I know some of you that are listening have never heard this term before. And no, this is not a piece of used cloth. So let me try to explain this to you in a simplified way. Imagine you're answering a question, and you need to look up some facts. RAG is like giving a computer that same ability. It combines two types of memory, one built into the computer's program, like its brain, and another that's a big external database it can search, like a library. The computer uses both to generate answers, making them more accurate and detailed.
So, it's like having a computer that can both think and look things up. That's pretty cool. How does it actually work? Can you explain it in a way that's easy for teachers to understand?
Think of it like this. The computer has a brain, a pre-trained language model, that can already write sentences. But it also has access to a huge library, like Wikipedia. When it gets a question, it first searches the library for relevant information. Then, it uses that information along with its own knowledge to create a really good answer.
That makes sense. So, the computer is not just relying on what it already knows, but also actively searching for new information to improve its answers. What kind of tasks is this useful for?
This is great for tasks where you need a lot of factual knowledge, like answering complex questions, writing summaries, or even generating Jeopardy questions. The computer can use the external database to find the specific facts it needs to make its answers more accurate and complete.
Jeopardy questions? That's a fun example. What are some of the challenges in building a system like this?
One challenge is making sure the computer searches the right information. It needs to be able to understand the question well enough to find the relevant parts of the database. Another challenge is combining the information from the database with its own knowledge smoothly.
And I bet there are some limitations too, right? What are some of the things RAG can't do well?
Well, the accuracy of the answers depends heavily on the quality of the external database. If the database has errors or biases, the computer's answers might also be flawed. Also, it might not be able to answer questions that require complex reasoning beyond simple fact retrieval.
So, it's a powerful tool, but it's not a magic bullet. What are some of the results from the research paper? Did it actually work well?
Yes. The research showed that RAG significantly improved the accuracy and quality of answers on many knowledge-intensive tasks. It outperformed other systems that only relied on the computer's built-in knowledge.
That's impressive. Did they test it on different types of questions?
Absolutely. They tested it on open domain question answering, abstractive question answering, where the answer isn't just a direct quote, Jeopardy question generation, and even fact verification.
And how did it perform on those different tasks?
It achieved state-of-the-art results on several open domain question answering datasets, meaning it was the best performing system. It also generated more factual and specific answers compared to systems that didn't use external knowledge.
So, it's not just about getting the right answer, but also about the quality of the answer. That's important for educators, right?
Exactly. The quality of the generated text is crucial. RAG produced answers that were more detailed, diverse, and less prone to errors than systems that only relied on their internal knowledge.
That's really interesting. What about the future of RAG? Where do you see this technology going?
I think RAG has a lot of potential. It could be used to create more sophisticated educational tools, chatbots, and even virtual assistants that can access and process information in a more human-like way.
That sounds exciting. Are there any ethical considerations we should be aware of when using this technology?
Absolutely. Since RAG relies on external databases, it's important to be aware of potential biases in those databases. If the database contains biased information, the computer's answers might reflect those biases.
So, we need to be careful about the data we feed into these systems. What about the potential impact on education?
RAG could revolutionize how students learn. Imagine having access to a system that can answer any question accurately and provide detailed explanations. It could personalize learning and make education more engaging.
This has been a fascinating discussion on RAG and its potential applications in education. I want to thank all of our new listeners for tuning in, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, stay curious.